think we got this going good. Alrighty, let me take a look here. Well, turning the TV down is probably a good idea. It's not echoing too much for you guys. Listen. This. And I'll just give it a minute or two to let people pop in. Minimize that. Close this. And go let everyone know I'm streaming. So that way, no interruptions. Done. Hello, Christopher. Alright. What do you guys think? Should we wait for a few more people to come, or should I just get this show on the road? Voice over. Get comfy. Alright. I guess we'll just get the show on the road. So hey everybody, Miracard Neko here, and we are back for another live stream of Pokemon Shining Pearl. And let me just, again, just let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet, if the music's too loud, too quiet, all of that. But before we begin, alright, I did the update this time, so, before I started this up, so let's get our mystery gift. Connected to the internet. Saved progress. Connected. Well, I will take the clothing gift first. Let me log out here. So I'm getting notifications. In the middle of streaming. Okay. There we go. Just in present, the platinum style, and of course we have to get that Manaphy egg, since I didn't get to do so the last time I streamed. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, they're being way too generous with the legendaries and all that, but you know what? Good morning. Well, for me it's good evening, another Jason, but good morning to you if it's morning for you. Go check out your party. Alright. Let's save. Alright, so you can view what the team is currently. I am actually going to use this Manaphy through my Let's Play. I was thinking about going to catch a Buizel on this route to add as a team member, but I got the Manaphy egg in the other file, but I already had Piplup, so I was like, I'm not going to use it for that playthrough. So this time I'm actually gonna use this Manaphy through our playthrough. It's probably the only chance I'll ever get to get a level 1 Manaphy to grow with my trainer. Alright. So let's get going. I know I just got to this town, so there's things I probably need to do, like pick these berries. And probably not plant any new ones, because I will forget about them and they will not stay alive. Yep, it does hatch at level 1. Another Jason, the Manaphy. Oh, look, and it just turned night in the game. Which pretty much tells you it is nighttime here in the good old US of A. Alright, I'm just picking berries right now. But yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking, Xander. It could be a reason. Or they just want you to have an excuse to buy every game. So that way you can get every legendary Pokemon. But I will admit, in my other file, like, I know everyone's again, being a little crazy about how many legendaries are available now. I'm using Jirachi in my other file. I felt like I had to. And plus, it came out impish, so hey, I can always make it competitive later. Now, I don't know if the legendaries are guaranteed a certain nature, or if I just got lucky with the impish Jirachi. But hey, I'll take what I can get. And I have no idea if this Manaphy is going to be, but from some research I did, I believe we're going to get mints again. So I do not have to worry about not getting the right nature.
Help, trainer! Please, can you get my papa for me? He works at the Valley Windworks. But the people dressed like space aliens are mean and won't let me in.
I mean, at least they were nice enough to spare you, kid. Now, I am planning to add another team member here. I don't know if I can encounter it in this grass or not, so I'm just going to run around for a sec. See if it pops up within the first couple of Pokemon. But yeah, last episode I was kind of bummed by like how little choices there were for partner Pokemon, and then I looked at the Sinnoh decks that Cerebi had not that long ago, and I was kind of like, dang, that's it? That's all they have? But thankfully, there's another spot in the game where you can catch more than just what the Dex offers. Hopefully, we'll get there. Well, to be fair, Xander, it is it's kind of a dick move, but it kind of is a smart strategy for them. To make you buy every Pokemon game to get every Pokemon. I mean, it's no different from what they did starting with Gen 3. Where you had to get essentially every Pokemon game to get every Pokemon. Sorry, Weasel, we ain't gonna be using you. I have a Manaphy and this is the only time Manaphy will ever be a party member, so... Maybe in another future playthrough I will use you again. Because Buizel was one of my, in the really early days of Diamond and Pearl, Buizel used to be one of my teammates when I didn't pick Piplup. There was never a point where I picked Chimchar. I just always liked choosing between Turtwig and God, why am I blanking? Piplup. How do you forget about Piplup? Okay. I wonder if I can encounter it here. I may have the dex, so let me see. After I kick this Weasel's butt. And Weasel looks a lot orangey here. I thought, well, Weasel's supposed to be orange, but not this. I felt like not this deep shade of orange. I thought it was like a lighter shade. Unfortunately, Christopher, I don't have a second Switch. I am too broke to afford a second Switch. So, one is just fine. I mean, as great as it would be to get this Manaphy hatched, like, just like that, I don't think I need to be paying that much just to get it hatched sooner. Alright, I need to look at the Pokedex and see. Although, do I want to spoil for you guys who the next teammate's gonna be? Oh, well, I couldn't get away anyway. You know what? If this Weasel's gonna make me stay and fight, then I am going to take a quick peek at Cerebi and see how often the next teammate appears. Well, okay, I got away. Let me go to that type. I'll just keep running around here until I can confirm for myself if it is here. Okay, you can find it here, but can we find it here at night? I guess there is no day, night, whatever. So I guess it's that high of a percentage rate encounter? Okay, well, Weasel's the highest encounter here, so I guess I just have to be patient and wait for it. It'll come eventually. Is what the, it is what Cerebi is telling me. And Shellos is really cute. But I did use Gastrodon a lot. Of course I got the lowest percentage encounter rate here. Doof. Alright. Turtwig is gonna grow massively strong by waiting for this one Pokemon to pop out. No, another Jason, it's not Drifloon because I know that doesn't appear until Fridays. So I ain't making us wait till Friday to... Oh, well, there you are. I hope you're female. I hope you're female, but if you're not, I'll still take you. Ah, you're not female, okay. Can I just throw this at you and you catch? Catch, 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 catch. So I'm afraid I'm gonna kill you if I don't. Ah, you're gonna make this difficult for me. Aren't you? You're gonna make this difficult for me, aren't you? Why are you a boy? Maybe I should just wait for a female to pop up. I mean, the percentage encounter rate isn't that bad. And now you're gonna catch. Yep, I had a feeling as soon as I said that. I had a feeling as soon as I said that it was gonna catch. Alright. Yeah, I admit, I don't think I ever really used Pachirisu in any playthrough ever, but I was just like, eh, why not? It's cute, it's adorable. And yes, it was a world champ at one point. So it does have its uses. And it's also a perfect example of not judging a Pokemon by its stats. So let me see. Let me come over here. Alright. Let's swap. What have you got for moves? You're a mild Pachirisu. Okay, you have pickup. Wow, we're gonna have to train you up. You have like no attacks. Aside from quick attack. Alright, let's see here. Really? Another Jason, is that true? Did he do that as a joke? Or did he do it because he really wanted to? Or is it a mixture of both? Pachirisu, I don't think you're going to be killing this thing easily with just quick attack, so we need to help you. We need to help you level up, buddy. I believe it. I believe he did do that. I really would believe that he used a whole team of Pachirisus. And actually, there are Pachirisu plushies out there. I'm really wonder if that guy takes one for good luck at this point. And I hope that if, like, Pachirisu does return to competitive Sword and Shield, that he brings the comeback. The Pachirisu comeback. Alright, so let's get this underway. Of course, we got Team Galactic causing trouble. So we're gonna take care of that. Pachirisu's in front. Though I know Pachirisu is not going to be strong enough to handle whatever Pokemon's ahead. We're gonna have to help it gain some levels. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got orders to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay then, you have to battle me for it. And let's go. Oh yeah, I do know who that is, another Jason. I've heard of the legendary Pachirisu. Maybe that's why this Pachirisu was male. Because it knew I wanted to catch it, and it also wanted to, also pay a tribute to that guy. I blank on his name, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go. Staravia. Our good old pal Esther. Again, if someone can get Dio to come watch the stream, just so he can see Esther in all her glory, I would appreciate it. Though he probably knows what I'm doing. He's probably not going to come out just because it's Esther. To be honest, I wish I could catch Glam Meow really earlier in the game than I'm able to. Could I catch Glam Meow earlier? I don't remember if I can catch it earlier than the other route. I don't know what the gender of his Pachirisu was. Isn't that just great, getting owned by some kid? But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my works key. That's right, the other's work key is not here. My cohorts in the Flower Patch only have the other one. Ha 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 ha! In that sense, I'm no longer a loser! Well, at least we know where to go find his buddies. Pachirisu, please tell me you're gonna gain some good moves soon. We really need that from you. And we also need Manaphy to hatch from the egg relatively quickly. Though I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Maybe halfway through the stream, Manaphy will hatch. Or with my luck, it'll be right near the end of the stream is when Manaphy will actually hatch. I guess I need an excuse to run back and forth to hatch this egg if I'm going to be training Pachirisu. I'll admit Dawn's Pachirisu was always very adorable. And I also like this town. Is this one? Okay, yeah, it is Floroma Town. I kept thinking it was the town, like Floroma was the town in Gen 3. But I have to admit this is one of my favorite towns in Sinnoh. I just like the flower aesthetic. What can I say? We can't have that brat running off to get help. The solution's simple. We must ensure the brat stays quiet. Cutest Pokemon? That is almost unfair to ask me that. There are hundreds of cute Pokemon. But I'm always going to be biased and say Vulpix is the cutest because it's my favorite. Whether you pick Cantonian or Alolan, but honestly, there's way too many cute Pokemon to name. Or for me to fully say that that is the definite 100% the cutest one. Though I am curious about which Pokemon you guys think is the cutest. I mean, like, Eevee was practically made to be on everybody's cutest lists, I feel like. Whirlpool. Okay, Pachirisu's level 9. Do you have an electric attack now? Ah, come on! Just charm. Yeah, I guess you're gonna stay out, Staravia. Well, Esther. We're gonna do this with Esther. Out of curiosity, Emerald, why Curlia? Kirby ain't a Pokemon, another Jason. Kirby exists in his own universe. Although Kirby is very adorable. This is so lame. They're gonna dock my pay. I'm up next. Battling you right after my car has weakened and gives me the edge. You are challenged by Team Galactic Grunt. Seriously though, why both haircuts? Pachirisu, this would be perfect for you if you had an electric attack. I guess we're gonna see if you can do anything useful. How much does quick attack do? Barely anything. Oh, we ain't playing this confusion game. We ain't doing this. We ain't playing this confusion game. Esther. Why always Kirby though, another Jason? Even though we're talking about Pokemon. Another wing attack. Yeah, Esther is just plowing. We be plowing through these Pokemon. Oh, that was your only Pokemon? If only I had some decent Pokemon. Well, I mean, Zubat could be decent if you keep it up. This brat's tough. Like, really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for now. Let's go back to the Valley Windworks. Oh, what's this? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a Woodworks key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. You obtained the Works key. I don't know why I keep on saying Woodworks when it's Windworks. Thank you, you surely saved me. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They sure were weird, though. You saw how they were dressed. What they were saying didn't make a whole lot of sense either. Oh, I need to thank you. Will you take this as my thanks? I obtained a jar of honey. Hey, I will tell you guys, honey and tea is fantastic. Like, you don't add any sugar, you just add the tea and just a good amount of honey, and you got something amazing. If you slather that honey on a sweet-smelling tree, it might attract Pokemon. I know. I really hope they decide to still do the Shaman event for this game at some point, because oh my god, this place is gorgeous, and I wish we could explore more of it than just what we got going on right now. No, Nexus, I didn't get the link. Let me see here. Yeah, Curlia does seem like that type of Pokemon that would be, another Jason. But yeah, Curlia does seem like the type of Pokemon that would just be gentle and kind to almost anybody. Gardevoir's like that too. I mean, PokemonCenter.com recently released well, not recently, it was a while ago. I think all the way up to Sinnoh, they released plushie forms of every Pokemon, but they're like little 5-inch plushies that just like sit down, that are in a sit position. So you technically could get a Kirlia like that if you actually wanted to be able to hug a Kirlia every day. Valley Windworks. Let's use this key and go on in. What? No way! You have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I am the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I gotta alert the commander. Alright, let's go. Yep, we're gonna be facing a few people. Pachirisu, why do you not have an electric attack? Why, Pachirisu? Why? I'm hoping you get one relatively soon. Actually, I forgot to go grab my phone. So, well, I'm gonna have Pachirisu. Will it just harden the whole time? We'll see. If it uses Poison Sting, then that is sad times. No. We may still switch anyway. So I do not want to be in stall mode with that thing. We're spending God knows how long trying to take that thing out. There we go. Okay, I got that. Alright. Wow, Esther be putting in the most work right now. Where is Dio? When you need him. I would love to show him how much work Esther's doing. As much as I love the large size plushies, like I've seen some of the large sizes of like Pikachu and all that, I can't fit them anywhere. Unfortunately, like, as much as I love the big sizes, the small sizes the smaller size plushies I can fit almost anywhere in the room, but the big size ones I would have like nowhere to put them, and that makes me sad. Because I can't keep them all in the bed, on the bed with me or anything like that. I have a feeling another Jason. Did they use the Wormhole line in Platinum? Or did they just add Wormhole in through this game just to give people an option? You messed up my job. I'm not gonna get a bonus. Well, I mean, if you, Starvault, if you, like, go to a store around, Valentine's Day, that's when they usually sell the really big plushies. And I'm not just saying, like, Pokemon ones. I'm saying, like, actual teddy bears and all that, too. Let me bring this closer so I can see you guys writing comments while I get comfy over here. Shoot. Crap. Damn it. Did that unplug? Damn it. I really hope I didn't. Okay. Did I lose you guys? Or did I just lose picture? I forgot moving the laptop would do that. Okay. I hope I didn't lose you guys. I really hope I didn't by doing that. Just somebody say something so that way I know that I didn't lose ya. I know I lost the picture. I forgot that I'm on a delay. Is the picture still gone? Let me check. Okay, it looks like it's still there on stream. Okay, good. Yeah, what happened is because, like, for Mac, they don't have, USB ports anymore. I have to plug something in that acts as a USB port. And because I moved the laptop and that thing that is acting as a USB port unplugged itself slightly, that's why that happened. I blinked out. I should know better than to try to mess with stuff in the middle of a stream. But I wanted to be able to read you guys' comments without having to strain myself. I guess this is one of those things I have to check before I start streaming. Ah, Pachirisu. Why are you poisoned? Ah, you're not gonna do well against Clan Meow in your state. Okay, good. Okay, at least I'm happy that Streamlabs OBS is that forgiving, where accidentally unplugging the capture card and all that doesn't screw up the stream. Oh my god. Because, of course, something like that would happen to me. Yeah, I get why people are wishing for Mega Evolution back again. And I kind of wouldn't mind having it back again. But only leaving it exclusive to certain Pokemon and not giving everything a Mega Evolution. Or one thing I could see them doing after Gen 8 is over is that making those Gigantamax forms the Mega Evolution for those Pokemon. But then I think about that and I'm like, wait, but then Charizard would get like 4 Mega Evolutions and that, no, 3. Would gain a 3rd Mega Evolution on top of that, and that kind of wouldn't be fair. Although, from what it seems like, I don't think people are gonna miss Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing that much. I mean, I don't really miss Z moves, to be honest. Alright, let's heal. Because Pachirisu needs it, and I need an excuse to keep running back and forth so I can hatch this Manaphy sooner. Or hope to hatch this Manaphy sooner. Oh, I didn't figure it out, but how do you change your clothes in the Pokemon game? To be reflecting a different style, or is that only when you do contests? Because I'm not sure how that works here. Or if there is an actual option to, like, change outfits. Unless there is, and I just haven't figured it out yet. Like, the answer's staring me right in the nose and I don't even see it. Which is a high probability, knowing me. Yeah, Gardevoir and Kirlia. Well, they were meant to be, like, I feel like Guardian Pokemon? Like Guardian Psychic types? Oh, I meant to talk to that other trainer. Well, I forgot he's the guy that tried to lock us out here. Damn it, I forget I'm supposed to be reading this. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. Another thing I wish had an electric move. Wait, rock? Where's rock? Brock makes an appearance in this game. Is that really... What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? Let's have Turtwig do this. Oh yeah, because isn't there, the other... Again, Gen 5... Gen 5, gosh darn it. Gen 4 is one that... I didn't play a lot, unlike, Gens 1, 2, and 3. So there's, like, some of these things that I'm seeing, I'm, like, remembering all over again as I'm playing through. But I forgot the galactic leaders were literally Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. I think that's all they go to, is just Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Yeah, I think Turtwig is a later evolution. He's either going to evolve the next level or the level afterward. Oh, you're withdrawing for ugly, okay. Gosh darn this Zubat. Alright, Esther's probably gonna have to come out and do some damage control here, because so far Esther is the only one that's putting in a crap ton of work right now. Oh, okay. But in all seriousness, how do you change clothing in this game? That's the one thing I really forgot to look up. Oh, great. Come on, Esther. You can do this. Oh, and you got a berry. Actually, while I'm fighting, I'll just look it up real quick. Let me see here. I can... Oh yeah, I also find it funny they kept the original method to find Phoebus in this game. Which I'm sure people are killing themselves over trying to get right now. Which I would definitely not be trying to do that all over again if I had tried to do it originally. Because that's too much of a pain in the butt, especially since those tiles change every day. That's too much work for me. Ah, Esther! Okay, Esther. I don't think you're gonna take it out with quick attack, but we'll see. He spent all that time fishing for it? To be honest, though, I can believe it. It is one of his favorite Pokemon. It's gotta be you, Turtwig. Come on, Ugly, let me kill ya. I have to wait all the way till Veilstone for that? changing clothing? Ah, damn, okay. So, not anytime soon. Gotcha. Curse? Nah. We don't need curse. Finding the Phoebus with due to pure luck is I don't know. That is, I give you mad respect for that. I'm sorry, Starvault Nexus. I don't have a pen and paper right next to me to write anything down with. Here's hoping Pachirisu can do this. Yes, Pachirisu, do not get confused. You can do this, Pachirisu. Yes, do not get confused. You're doing a good job. Come on, Pachirisu. Man, you're avoiding those supersonics like a pro, Pachirisu. Alright, come on. Alright, we're still fine. One more quick attack. You got this, buddy. Okay. That's down he goes. And do you have an electric attack now? Yes, finally! Heck yeah, we're learning Spark. Yeah, everything lowers attack, so I'll just get rid of Growl. We leveling up in the world? You defeated Commander Mars. Ah, this can't be. I lost? You annoying brat. Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright though. I quite enjoyed our battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic. They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claim. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Anyway, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you for saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again.
Papa! Yuck, Papa, you're stinky. Go and shower now, Stinky.
Oh, sorry. They had me working non-stop. Thank you, Trainer.
Thank you, Trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visit again.
Yeah, but we're not going to be waiting till Friday for that balloon Pokemon to come visit. First, we are going to heal. And yes, I do prefer using Shinx usually. But I'm using Shinx in my other file, so I wanted to switch it up and use something else. So that's hence why I have the Pachirisu. And plus because I've never used Pachirisu before, and Pachirisu is pretty adorable. Pokemon has been healed. Let's get a move on. So how is everybody's night going tonight? Or how was your day today, I should say. So now it's going to be time for us to head up. So I'm going to have to... Yeah, I know we can gather Pokemon with honey, but right now we've got some training to do here. I gotta get Pachirisu up to everyone else, just in time to have Manaphy hatch, and then have Manaphy play catch up. Ponyta! Something that would have been great for Manaphy to level up against. And also, what have your teams been like for this game so far? For anyone who's playing this? Which empire are we talking, Emerald? And at least is it a good day at work, another Jason so far? If you had to be at work today, is it at least a good day at work? Alright, Turtwig's level 18. This might be evolution time for Turtwig. And our first evolution of this Let's Play, our live stream. So let's see. Was I correct? Yep, I was correct. Yay! The little Turtwig is evolving! And Shellos. Who's going to be your sixth Pokemon? Sixth. Gosh, darn it, I don't know how to speak. Who's going to be your sixth Pokemon Star Vault? And we got Grottle. So now Turtwig has went from slow cute boy to bulky boy. As we find more Shellos in the grass. I'm guessing maybe because Turtwig is supposed to be bulky. Like slow bulky, and maybe that's why it was the slowest one to evolve. If I had to theorize, that's probably what I would. Where do you catch Garchomp in the game? Alright, I already know Pachirisu's not going to do well against this trainer, so... Let's, put Grottle in front. So Grottle can handle it. Attack X, something I will not use. Yep, there we go. There's no mountain here, but I'm dressed to go hike. Ha ha! Here goes! Oh. I mean, at least there's hills and stuff you can hike on. Basically, almost the entirety of Shinoh is either on some kind of hill or part of the mountain. Which I wonder when Pokemon Legends Arceus is released, if it's gonna have like the same landmass as this one has, maybe a bit bigger. That does not have matcha. Esther can handle this. All right, it isn't the first. Well, it's the first. It was the first evolution for this stream, but not the first evolution for the Let's Play. God, I'm dumb.
Matcha.
There we go. Big attack. And that is a dead Machop. Back to Grottle. Man, this guy can't make up his mind of what type of Pokemon he wants to have. So, who's excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus? And what are you guys expecting from Legends Arceus? I'll say right now, I'm more excited for Legends Arceus than I was for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah, Pachirisu can handle this Pokemon. Man, this guy's got a lot of stuff. Like, I'm more excited to explore Arceus because of all the different like the new older versions of Pokemon I'm looking forward to catching and playing with. And just the mechanic and like the old style, like exploring a region from its past is just really fascinating to me. And I kind of hope it would be nice if they ever did that for Johto. Because I feel like Johto, especially with the burnt building and the backstory between Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, that would be awesome to see. Where they came from and how they came to be. In Legends Arceus, are you talking about Emerald? Alright, so I beat him. I'll do this trainer. I've never played Monster Hunter, so I can't tell what kind of game it is based on style or anything that could be similar to Monster Hunter. But, like, but I can see why people would say, make that comparison. I just unfortunately don't know too much about it myself. Okay, it's gonna be another hiker. You know what? I'm gonna go heal, just so I can move more steps with this Manphy. Okay, she's gonna... Okay, she didn't challenge. And yes, I know if I go a bit up, there is a house that'll allow me to heal, but I just want an excuse to get that Manaphy egg. To get this Manaphy egg hatched. I at least want to hatch it by this stream, if anything. I mean, to be honest, if Gallade, I think Gallade is in the game Emerald, so I don't know why Curlia wouldn't be in it. I think Gallade is in it. I feel like we saw images of Gallade in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Unless I'm mistaken and thinking of the wrong Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure we saw Gallade in Legends Arceus. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, though. Alright, we gotta put Pachirisu back in front. Actually, another fight right after. Oh, this Weasel doesn't want to give up. Let me get away. Yeah, this Weasel does not want me to go. Alright. Let's just get going. No, throttle in front for now. Fight this hiker. Okay. Big giant Onyx that's really, really small. I feel like if that was more accurate, it would be... Onyx would probably be off the screen. Thank God Bind does not work like it does in Gen 1. It's all the way back in Gen 1, because then we'd be having problems. Okay, I knew I saw Gallade in Legends, so at that point, yeah. If Gallade's in Legends, then Curlia has to be. I admit, I do like Gardevoir as a Pokemon. I actually wonder why I don't love it as much. It's like, I feel like I should love Gardevoir more than I do. Maybe I just appreciate it more than any other Pokemon. Found a Repel. more trainers to fight. Yeah, this is probably going to be doing a lot of different Pokemon, battling a lot of different Pokemon trainers at this point. But it's not a whole lot of story to go through. Sylveon, is it? Oh, because there would be no way to get the affection up Starfall. It would become the only way they could do it is another friendship evolution via. But because there's no way to effectively do affection in this game without changing a mechanic. No, I haven't had that issue, Christopher. Gardevoir? Yes, I know there are people that see Gardevoir and Lopunny and insert other Pokemon here in that light, but I honestly don't. I kind of separate, my mind kind of separates the two and puts one in one corner and one in the other of my brain, so I know it exists, but I don't let it bother me when it comes to Pokemon like them. Oh, so cute, Piplup. I'm gonna murder you with Grottle. Alright, I need to put Pachirisu back in front. Oh, I like that. Pachirisu picked up a Pokédoll, but it actually shows what it picked up. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if it's just happens to be that, or if it's... And plus, Eevee isn't until post game anyway. I tried looking up to see if I could get one so I could have Sylveon. Just check something. Also, Eevee needs a fairy move in order for it to let me fix that. And let me go heal in this house. Which, okay, at least it's good that Pachirisu has pickup. I think I saw it, but I neglected to mention it in stream. There we go. Thank you, Pachirisu. Now we're gonna put you back at the head. We're gonna put you ahead of the team so we can get you fully raised. Yes, I'd like to rest a little bit. Get my energy up. I feel like that's one of the only fairy moves Eevee can learn to become Sylveon. I don't know if it's got any other fairy moves it learns on its own. Let's pick up these berries that I'm not gonna replant. One more Pecha berries. I would like Pecha berries in real life. I wish we could have Pokemon berries. Real life Pokemon berries. Gonna battle her, and then I will go into the woods. I'm at least hoping my goal for this stream is to beat the second gym leader. Oh hey, look, Shinx. Get him, Pachirisu.
Pachi Pachi! Pachi Pachi!
No intimidate. Bad, Shinx. I guess we're gonna have to do this the non-electric move way. Too bad Pachirisu doesn't have static. Not that it would work on Shinx anyway. Come on, Pachi. Here's another weird question for you guys. Are any of you playing Pokemon Cafe Mix? Well, it's called Remix now, but any of you playing that game? I enjoy it from time to time, just as a time waster when I'm waiting for like appointments or needing to get up out of bed and slowly waking myself up. It's a fun game for what it's worth, like, but it's not a game I play competitively or anything like that. But I'm curious as to how you guys like it, because I do think it's cute for what it is. Though, should you be putting money into it? Nah, not really. Why hell no, Emerald? Pokemon Cafe Remix, Star Vault Nexus is what I'm talking about. The one that you can either get for the Switch or your mobile phone. Yeah, they fixed up a few problems with the game. Now, like, they make it so you have to, have revives to keep playing levels, which is something I find annoying. But one thing they did do that I like now is that not completing every order is just one flat star, and that's it. You can increase the stars or hearts by at least up to 3 with every order you do. Which I gladly appreciate, because just monotonously doing one each was very annoying. I tried playing Masters for a while, Star Vault, but that's the game that felt too grindy. There were times where I tried to play that game and I tried to grind for items, but I felt like I was just letting my phone sit there and do all the grind work, instead of me taking control and doing what I would need to. So because of how much the game asks you to grind, I could not, like, really get into it. Because, what was I gonna say? Because, for the... blanking on my words here. Injustice Gods Among Us? I thought isn't Injustice Gods Among Us? Isn't that a, Isn't that the superhero game? With, all the DC characters? That's on, like, the PlayStation and all that? Or is that a different... Or am I thinking of a different game? Which, knowing me, we're probably not thinking the same game. Knowing me. Oh, we are gonna beat up this little Bidoo with my Pachirisu. Oh, it is a mobile game as well? I did not know that. I thought it was just a flat, I thought it was just a, flat console game. I didn't realize you could play it on mobile as well. I guess speaking of superheroes, have any of you been keeping up with the MCU? Like, so far, like, I rewatched all the Marvel films again recently, and I'm just having fun with the series, and I've been looking forward to every movie coming out. Which, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man No Way Home. Not only is it playing up the nostalgia factor from the previous Spider-Man movies, which I watched a lot of the, Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, as they're called. That is true, Starvault. We could end up doing that. Alright, I guess this Manaphy isn't hatching. Actually, let's see how close we are to hatching this Manaphy egg. Yeah, because didn't they release for Among Us, didn't they release a second version of the game for the systems? Oh, sounds could be heard from the inside. We're getting close, people. We may have this Manaphy before I get out of the forest. We may have it before we get out of the forest. What about if I go up here? I gotta wait till I get cut. And man, am I happy that I don't have to worry about HM moves anymore.
Hello, my name is Cheryl. And you are? Okay, so your name is Neko. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. Neko, may I ask you a big favor? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there's a sinister group of people called Team Galactic about. I think there'll be safety in numbers. Please, may I go with you?
I don't know if it's Cheryl or Shirley.
I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health.
That's all I ask. Let's pick up this item. Oh, well, at least fighting it right now is going to be helpful for getting Pachirisu caught up. Oh, okay, good. It's a single target. It's Discharge. That's the hits everything on the board. Yeah, the battles will probably take one. The first one? What's the first one? Let's see here. Christopher, that sounds like total chaos. And it also sounds like chaos Connor would call you and be like, why am I not a part of? 100% I bet you that that's what he would say. And I'm sure he'd come on stream and be like, no, I would say it this way, not that way. Silly goose. Well, yeah, no, he wouldn't say silly goose. He would probably say something worse than that. Oh, it is Cheryl? Okay. I didn't know it was Cheryl. I keep... Names are hard. Especially to, like, when pronouncing names. Just the English language itself is complicated. Is Among Us not Among Us, oh my god. Injustice. Does it actually have a story mode to it? Or is it just a fighting brawl game like Smash or Dissidia Final Fantasy is? That is a game I miss. I miss the original Dissidia Final Fantasy. I was good at that. I kicked... Well, I never got to play against anybody in real life, but I trained myself to complete the story mode with Zidane, and I became really good with him. I really, really wish that that game would get re-released for a PlayStation... I guess it's gonna have to be PlayStation 5 at this point. Because there's no way they do it for PlayStation 4. Also, that comes to the point where they have to decide if they're ever gonna redo Crisis, if they're ever gonna remaster Crisis Core. Now thinking about it. Because Crisis Core was another one of those. Too. That is PSP exclusive. That I don't think anybody can play without a PSP. Unless someone wants to tell me I'm wrong, which I may be wrong. Oh, okay, the console version had a story. Though I will ask, have any of you ever played the original Final Fantasy Dissidia? And if you did, who is your main in that game? Because the new Dissidia that they released for the PlayStation 4, I hate it. Okay, not hate it, but I really dislike it. No, not remade another Jason, more like remastered or just a port of it. Because I admit Crisis Core was kind of... Crisis Core wasn't a bad game. It was just clearly obvious that it was what it was. That it was just like a side game that kind of made up and changed some of the continuity of the original game. I still will probably... It's okay if you never heard of it, Emerald. Like, mostly, I think only people who are really big fans of Final Fantasy would have ever heard of Final Fantasy Dissidia. Bartz was an interesting character to play in Dissidia. I did play Dewey Decim too, and I was really good with Yuna. Yuna was fun to use. Lightning, I could never figure out her ultimate move. And then who was my worst character? Oh yeah, Furion was a pain in the butt for me to try to use. Now, funny enough, that game... It was the first fighting game I tried to take seriously, but not only that, that was around the time I was starting to get into anime, and that's where a lot of voice actors were introduced to me for the first time, was thanks to Dissidia. Like Johnny Young Bosch as Furion, Yuri Lowenthal as Cecil, even Garland as Chris Sabat. Which, like, all those people, really, really big anime voice actors that I heard the first time playing Dissidia. I guess I could see why Bartz would have been considered the worst, because he just copied other people's attacks. But are we talking about the original Dissidia, or are we talking about Dewey Decim, another Jason? Because his moveset did get changed up because they had to introduce characters from Dewey Decim to Dewey Decim that Bartz had to have moves to copy from. Also, I did buy Dewey Decim early so I could get Aerith as an assist character, but that was like the biggest cock tease for me, was making Aerith the assist character and not having her as a fighter in the game. But it made way too much sense as to why they did that. He was low on both tier lists. Who was considered the best character in that game then, by like game fighting experts? Like if there was an S rank, like there is for Smash and all that, who would have been S rank for Dissidia? Not that Dewey Decim kind of overwrites the original Dissidia, it just adds more to the original Dissidia. But essentially it is kind of a not necessarily a remake, but like, think of it as like the third Pokemon game in the think of it like a Pokemon Platinum or a Pokemon Emerald type thing. I think that's what Dewey Decim was for Dissidia. I can never figure out how to use Ultimecia. Both 7 Oh, Final Fantasy 7. Well, of course, Cloud was easy to use. They even admitted that they made Cloud easy to use on purpose because of how popular he was. But oh no, Tifa was the hardest one I had trouble playing. Because, I like characters that have range, but Tifa, you had to always go close combat to, play as her. And I'm not really good at always fighting up close and personal with people. Another Jason, do you know where Zidane ranked in that list? Because again, he was the one I was really good at using. Alright, are you healing me as we go? I hope you are healing me as we go, because that would be a pain in the butt if you're not. Oh, okay. Here's the encounter. Man, I'm just happy that somebody knows that what I'm talking about for Disui. That what I'm talking about for Dissidia. I really didn't expect anybody to know what I was talking about. Smash, it was Lucario for a while, but honestly, I've gotten a lot better with Corrin. Like, I think Corrin is probably my main in Smash. Although, I am a bad Smash player. You can ask Noah, you can ask Kaito, you can ask anybody that plays Smash with me. I am terrible at the game. Like, I have no competitive prowess in that game at all. Like, I can't spike people off the stage. I can't time things right, apparently. I suck at the game completely. Who was your cousin's favorite character, Xander, then? Oh, thank God Zidane's high tier. That's good. Okay, that's at least good to hear. Because Zidane really did have a lot of versatility. He could do long range and close combat, which was something I really appreciated from him. X-Death? X-Death of all characters? Oh my God, he was so easy to beat. Every time, well, granted I only played against the computer playing X-Death, but still, he was like the easiest character to beat. And also I found X-Death to be like the weakest. Well, not weak as in strength-wise, but just in memorability. X-Death to be the weakest villain in that sense. Out of all things. Yeah, more Final Fantasy IX validation. Kuja was the best assist character? I can kind of see it. I really would have wanted to master Kuja, but Kuja was complicated to use. Though I love the voice they gave Kuja in that game. It was, when I first heard Kuja's voice, I was like, yes, that is exactly what I pictured him to sound like. Like, no one else could have voiced Kuja better than that guy that voiced him. Oh, also, that Dissidia is also the first time I heard Bryce Papenbrook, who does Zidane. And then ever since then, ever since then, I can always point out Bryce Papenbrook. Although I have to say, Bryce, I don't know how many of you pay attention to dubbing in anime dubbing, but I admit Bryce Papenbrook started off on the weaker side as an actor, but he's gotten a lot better over the years. Like, I wish that we could have him re-record some of those lines for Dissidia, because I know he'd do a lot better at voice acting now than he did before. But maybe I'm just biased because Final Fantasy IX is my favorite, and I love Zidane so much as a character. Yes, he is a womanizer, but he's a guy that legit cares about other people. And doesn't abuse or hurt other people either. Oh yeah, Bryce does get to scream a lot now. He gets to murder titans. He gets to murder titans now. Well, I mean, he's almost done murdering titans. Well, I meant another Jason, like, I mean, some voice actors, like, you know, only gradually get better over time and kind of just are good, but not, like, fantastic. But Bryce Papenbrook, like, I don't know when he started picking up his game, but he got really good. I think around, no, it was after Eren. Sometime after Eren from Attack on Titan did he get really, really better. But he's been doing Eren pretty well. And again, every time I hear his voice, like, I feel like, just like how I feel about Michael J. Tatum, I feel like Bryce Papenbrook loves his job and loves what he's doing. Like, he's happy to be there. And that's always how I feel about Michael J. Tatum when I hear him voice act too. So that's just always awesome to hear and see. He actually did the dub for Attack on Titan for the 4th season actually is dubbed already. 4th season, 5th season, I can't remember how many seasons it's been. But the one that aired this January has already been dubbed, and he does a good job playing depressed Eren there. We're just waiting for the next part of Attack on Titan to come out. Which Attack on Titan is just... It's just that weird anomaly for me. I didn't give a crap about it. But then... Oh, Mischievous! I forgot Mischievous was, only in this one. I'm thinking things now. Do I want a Mischievous? I'd have to find a Dust Stone for Miss Magius. Do I want a Mischievous? Maybe I'll catch you and see what kind of stats and stuff you have. Yeah, might as well catch you. Okay. Got Mischievous. I don't know if it's Mischievous or Mischievous. I just like the sound of Mischievous a little bit better. And I've never used a Mischievous before. Is this the Pokemon? But I wanted to add Glameow at some point. How many Pokemon in my party? Okay, there would be room for Glameow later. Even though I hate how Purugly looks. Relaxed. Not a bad move pool. Alright, I'll use you for now. Now that's 2 Pokemon once this Manaphy hatches that I'm gonna have to play catch up with, since Pachirisu's almost there. Almost caught up. I'm trying to think if there's any other voice actors where every time they act I can tell they're enjoying their job. Those 2 are my main examples. I can't think of anybody now who I would say is another example of that. Emerald, that's a question I have to sit down and think about. All I can tell you is Generation 1, it would be... Like, for Generation 1, it's 100% full picks. But I would have to think about the other generations. Long and hard. Ah, Starvolt. That guy. Thick Manana. I'm not sighing like that because of his acting. Or because of his voice. I think he... well, was. I think he was a good voice actor. I believe he genuinely enjoyed his job too. And I looked forward to hearing more of him. But it's complicated now to feel any sort of way about him. Xander, are you asking about what about Big Manana? Is that what you mean by what about him? Christopher, I was talking more anime voice actors, like who primarily do anime. Like, all those actors are really good. Like, Mark Hamill for a lot of English-speaking shows, like, it wasn't until recently that I found out how much he, like, really did for American voice acting. I'm talking about more, like, anime voice acting. Vic Mignogna. Let's just say why you don't really hear him anymore in voice acting is because the short story, the very short story is that he got accused of multiple cases of sexual harassment. That's why I sigh when I say his name. And I don't think, I mean, I haven't read up about him in a while, so I don't know if those accusations are true or not. This man. Okay, I'll just say this. If he did do what people are accusing him of doing, then he's a scumbag and shouldn't be having his voice acting job anymore. But if it's all just accusations and people making up shit, then I feel bad that he lost his acting career because of that. But I can't really say I personally can't say if he did any of that or not. Oh, I know that controversy was a while ago, another Jason. But, like, Funimation at the time recasted a lot of his roles that he was in. I didn't even know he returned to do Broly. I thought they recasted Broly. Actually, that's something I should probably look up. If he's done anything recently while I'm battling this Bidoof. Okay, let me see. The man himself. Let me see. Mischievous and Baneri. Oh, the reason I'm not catching a Baneri, I used to use Baneri a lot in my playthroughs. But after shiny hunting Baneri and Sword and Shield for so long, I needed a break from Baneri. But I still love Baneri a lot. Baneri is still really, really cute. I mean, the only thing, like, the last thing I see for him for anime was in 2019, and I think that was around the time he got those cases started popping up. I don't think he's had anything recent since. I'm checking his other stuff too. Yep, that was 2019. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything past 2019 for him. So, I mean, if he is still voice acting, he's probably not voice acting what he used to do. Or the amount he used to do, or not getting the work he used to. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, apparent from some of the stuff I'm reading here. Yeah, I don't think Vic Mignogna has had anything since 2019. To voice. And if they somehow did allow him back to voice Broly, I would be kind of surprised given how open some of the female voice actors in Funimation were about him. So it's just... It's a complicated issue that I just don't know how to react to fully. And it's all because we don't know if the accusations are true or not. Again, if they are true, then yeah, he should not be allowed to be acting anymore. And he should feel like scum for doing it. But if he's just losing his career over something like over something he didn't do, then I feel bad for the guy. There's no middle ground in it. Like, it's either it happened, like, unfortunately the only people that would know if it happened or not are him or his fiance, or the people that he actually did wrong. Yeah, like, I figured that that's what Funimation's attitude was. No, that's not really an excuse. COVID wouldn't be an excuse, another Jason, because there's a lot of Funimation voice actors that were still doing their job even with COVID. Because that, like, a lot of voice actors were recording from home at that point. So even if he was sick with it, I mean, not to the point that he was in the hospital. I'm sure if he went to the hospital for it, people would have been all over it. But if he was sick in any way and it didn't affect his voice acting, he would have been able to do it. Honestly, Starvald Nexus, nobody can replace him as Edward Elric. That's why I'm glad Brotherhood happened when it did, so we don't have to be in this dilemma. Now that the dilemma becomes if Ouran High School Host Club gets remade at any point, like people want it to get, we lose him as Tamaki, and by God, he was like the best part of the anime was his voice as Tamaki. Like, he made that role. So I really hope that, well, as much as I would love to have Ouran High School Host Club, like, actually finish proper, like Fruits Basket did, I have a feeling that it's gonna be without Vic Mignogna, and I don't know who could replace him as Tamaki. I really don't think anybody could replace him as Tamaki. And another Jason, is the stream behind, or is it just you haven't been listening in recently? But yeah, I feel like most voice actors nowadays are just recording from home because of how easy it is. Though I do believe, just like most jobs, I believe like some are working from home and some are just... Oh yeah, the other thing that Vic Mignogna did get replaced in was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He was the voice of Rowan, the manga artist from Part 4. But for the OVAs that they released, the 5 or 6 episode OVAs, they replaced him with somebody else. Someone that sounded pretty good, pretty on point to Vic. I was even fooled. He got recast in, not in Part 4, but the OVAs they made for Part 4. He got recasted. Honestly, like, Vic Mignogna is the only person that can voice Edward Elric. And he's like, until I'm proven wrong, he's the only person that can voice Tamaki. Like, Rowan from Part 4 of JoJo, like, I mean, he was good, but he wasn't like, I wasn't like, yes, that's the voice, that it has to be that voice. Like, just like that recast proved, like, it didn't have to be Vic Mignogna doing that role. Man, I can't believe how far we got into this stream and I'm not out of this forest, nor is this Manaphy egg hatched. Alright, we need to get out of here. Oh, okay. Darn it. We're about to be out, but this Manaphy egg is not hatched yet. Let me see here. How close are we? Yeah, it says sounds can be heard, which it said that, like, before we entered the forest, so I was kind of hoping we would have something. Sure, I guess we'll have to just leave the forest. Yeah, he got recast as in everything, Starvault.
Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved. We finally got here. I would have never been able to get through this by myself. Thank you so much, Neko.
Alright, let's move on. Moving along. Okay. That would have been our shortcut through around the forest. Let's see, who's in front? Pachirisu. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting fishermen. Dang, what a time to need to use the bathroom for me. I don't want to come off as unprofessional during a stream. I don't know if I can pause the stream. I don't think I can. Well, at least the controversy itself, Starvault, doesn't revolve around Fullmetal Alchemist's story as a whole. Like, I get how it kind of ruins the voice of the character, but at least it doesn't ruin the story as a whole. Because, I mean, Vic Mignogna wasn't fully attached to Fullmetal Alchemist. Like, he didn't write it, he didn't draw it, he didn't make up the characters, he wasn't voicing the other characters, so... At least there's that. And again, it's not fair to Edward Elric's character that the guy that ended up voicing him may or may not have done bad things. Let's see. And Pachirisu still has an item. People can get this game real quick, unless they're fast forwarding or skipping out the parts that they're doing all these battles. That is correct, Xander. Which she is a good manga artist. Though we need another season of Silver Spoon, the Silver Spoon anime. You know what? We need a dub for Silver Spoon. I'm really still surprised Silver Spoon has not gotten a dub yet. That's something, who owns it now? I think it's Aniplex of America. Aniplex of America needs to get on that. Needs to get on giving us a dub of that. And also, I heard that she's actually making another manga. That's supposed to be coming out really soon. I didn't get all the details, but I heard that she was making another... She's doing another manga. Will you switch Pokemon? No, we are not gonna. I feel bad for this guy with his 6th Magikarp. Okay. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but I'm gonna be right back. I just have to use the bathroom really quickly. Sorry about that, guys. That's another lesson learned. Make sure your bladder is empty before you start streaming. Okay. Well, buddy, if you wanted to be more serious about this, then maybe not catching all Magikarp at the same level would have been more helpful. Okay. pitched up some really tough Pokemon. Honestly, I really don't think she had to... I mean, did she used to hide who she was? I never really got that impression from her. I mean, I've seen Niagara Falls already. I went to Canada a couple times. So I have seen Niagara Falls, but I have not been to the Grand Canyon. Though, would I go see Niagara Falls again over visiting the Grand Canyon for the first time? I'm not sure, actually. I really did like the area in Canada Niagara Falls was in. And obviously the Grand Canyon is more spacious with a lot more nature, but it would be nice to see. But honestly, if I ever get the money to, I would want to take a trip to Japan and see some of the sights and all that. Maybe a trip to Europe too would be nice. Pachirisu's just cleaning up house now. Where would you guys rather, like, if you guys could go anywhere in the world to visit one thing, where would you guys go? Let us move along. After I get this item right here, I found a potion. Okay, let's move on. Oh, now you want to hatch. Now you want to hatch. Yay! How cute. No, we are not giving a nickname to Manaphy, but well, after I take this item from Pachirisu, we are going to have to put Manaphy in the front of the line to get it leveled up. Let's see what kind of Manaphy we got. If it's the same nature I got from the other Manaphy. I also find it ironic that Manaphy decided to only hatch near water. Let's see. Impish. Okay, this was a different nature than the Manaphy I had gotten last time from the other game. So it probably is random. Well, then that's a good thing because the other Manaphy I got was calm. This one doesn't have a beneficial nature, so I don't have to feel bad about using this one for story play. I don't care. It's cute. I'm never gonna be able to use a level 1 Manaphy if I don't take it in a story mode. If I don't take advantage of it now, I don't care. Just like I was never gonna use a level 5 Jirachi through story play if I didn't take advantage of it in the other my other file. Let's heal. And unfortunately, Manaphy's gonna be going through a lot of sad times because Manaphy is hatching at a point where it's at the worst gym possible for it. Alright, let's see. I know we're gonna have to go in here. Tail Glow has always been a move for Manaphy. That's what gave it its good competitive edge back in Gen 6 and 7. Okay, we get the Explorer Kit. Okay, I guess we have to go through this tutorial. Yeah, that would be way too much to program in Starvald Nexus. If they did like a different egg for every Pokemon. I don't think the game could handle that. If they can barely even handle having all almost 1,000 Pokemon within 800 something within the game, then I doubt that they can make every egg individual. It's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here. For instance, you could dig up fossils and treasures, or you can make your own secret base. You should talk to the underground man in Eterna City to learn more. The Y is the way to go back up to the surface. Remember why. I have to get going now. I'll see you around. Alright, so for those of you who don't know how this works, I'll just show you what to do real quick. And I admit, when I was playing in my other file, I spent way too much time down here. Oh, there was a note tucked inside the Explorer Kit. Digging for fossils, sledgehammer and pickaxe to dig stuff out. 2 items are confirmed in here. I usually start with the hammer. I'm just getting unlucky with the spaces I'm hitting. Just to kind of clear some stuff out to see if I can find where the items are. Oh, well, there's one. And then I use the smaller pickaxe to dig out the item once I see it. Out there. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting everything I shouldn't be hitting. Well, this was just to show you guys what it looks like anyway. But yeah, I did like the underground. They did make it fun in this game. Because I admit, in the other game, it was just a way for me to get really good items. Like the evolution stones and all that. At a sooner point than you could have gotten them. But for right now, it's just... it's a lot funner. Yep, we're returning to the surface. I guess. I wonder if I can encounter Glammeow sooner. Or if I've just gotta wait. I'll probably have to wait for Glammeow. Manaphy! Why did you hatch near the grass gym? When we could have been in the forest leveling you up. I guess we just have to go for it. At my gym, no one gets to battle the gym leader, me, until they've beaten all the other trainers. I'll be waiting for you in the back. Good luck, Challenger. Okay, so yeah, we can do this. Alright, so I think I remember where most of them are. I think you have to find them all individually. Manaphy, unfortunately, is really... okay, there she is. Is really going to be taking a backseat to this just because of its typing. I admit the underground they did improve on from the original game, though just like I was for ORAS, I am very disappointed what they did for contests. I wish that they had just... all they needed to do for contests was just bring back what they had. And not make it a dance show. Not make it a dance show, because I'm very disappointed with how that turned out. Very, very disappointed with how it turned out. Alright, how are we doing on time? Not too bad. Oh. Okay, at least James gave up Cacnea so it could grow stronger, and it's a Cacturn now, too. So, unfortunately, he wouldn't be getting it back as a Cacnea. Alright, Manaphy, how many levels we going up? Okay, 7 levels ain't bad. Roselia. Esther's gonna stay in and take this. Well, that was one of the saddest episodes to watch, was James giving up Cacnea. What would have been awesome for this remake is to have had Gardenia with a Cacturn or a Cacnea. Instead of Ralph. Yeah, I forgot what point the Cacnea evolved into Cacturn, but I know they definitely mentioned it at some point. And what got me about Cacnea leaving was that the next, even directly after the next episode directly, James was still sad and depressed over it. I don't know why, but I just liked that touch of detail that for James, that wasn't something he got over, like, within an episode. It took him a while to get to, not get over it, but just to move on from it. It just kind of stinks that that episode was also tied in with, well, not that it was tied in with, Ash and Dawn trading Weasel and Apom together. Because, I mean, that was interesting, too. Alright, Manaphy can't fight against Badoo. I did like that dynamic as well, but I think we all just knew at that point that they were going to trade Pokemon. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Plus, I kind of wish, I slightly wish that they had just, yes, there is such a thing as continuity in the Pokemon anime. It's very light continuity, but there is some continuity there. Yeah, it evolves when Gardenia has it at some point, Starvault Nexus. I forgot what episode they mentioned that it evolved, but it definitely did evolve into a Cacturn. But it was sometime while James didn't have it. Wait, Ash did what long term? Oh, the trade, you mean? But the way that trade ended up was that it was a mutual agreement trade, not just here. Take here. I feel like having that Pokemon. Okay, I feel like having that one. Okay, we'll trade. Or where he wasn't confident about it, like when he traded away Butterfree. It was something like Ash and Dawn sat down and talked about. And, like, were really worried and debating over whether it was the right thing to do or not. Manaphy learned Charm. Manaphy, you already have enough Charm. You're feeding us a bunch of lies. Yeah, I can't hear the confusion sound effect because I have the TV turned down really low so that way it doesn't pick up on the microphone. So I'd have to listen to it again at a later point to tell you, Emerald, if that's exactly what I'm hearing or not. Okay, so I don't know if I got an answer to this question earlier from you guys, but or are you guys keeping up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe? And if you are or haven't caught up to it in a while, what's the furthest thing you've seen? It was kind of confusing that the, like, why, like, Apom, who was absolutely in love with contests, just decided that its passion was in, doing ping pong. I don't really, understand that completely. Like, why they decided to do it that way. I don't know if it was just to give Dawn an extra slot. Because she technically had two normal types, when you think about it. Ambipom and Baneri. So unless they wanted to mix up her typage, that's one of the only ways I can see it. What do you mean by that, Xander? And how come you haven't seen anything else in other Jason? To be honest, the side stuff isn't really bad though. WandaVision was fantastic. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was really good. Loki was fun to watch. I would say the only thing that's kind of a waste of time is the What If series. But so far, like, the side stuff that they had been doing has been really good and worth your time, worth the time for it. Hello, Eminence? Is that how you pronounce it? Or should I just say Mask for short? I think Ash is, I've only been watching the dub for Pokemon. I was already so deep by the time, like, the sub became available to me that I just was like, I'm just gonna keep going with the dub even if there are changes. So I think currently, up to the dub that I've seen for Pokemon Journeys, I think that's so far my favorite team that he's had. Right there. What is your profile pic? Ask. I can't see it too clearly. Level 17, Manaphy, you need to hold back a bit. Oh, Pachirisu, you picked up something else. Let's get Esther in here. So I wonder what they're going to do after Journeys in terms of, like, Ash having another story with a different rival friend and all that. If they'll just have him continuing, go to another region again, or if they'll find something else to keep him traveling. Because I don't know if they'll keep him around in Cerise's lab forever. I kind of doubt it. Okay. Mask, I'll check it out a little later. Like, take a closer look at your profile picture. Aside 4 flowers, okay. I think I need... I don't want to... I don't know if leaving will mess up the chain, so let me just take care of the battle before I try to go out of the gym and heal. I know it's fine once the gym leader pops out, but at this point... There we go. Honestly, if they were going to be done with Ash as, like, the main character of Pokemon, I wish they had done it sooner. And, like, made him, like a older Pokemon master that maybe is, like a mentor to a younger generation or something like that. I don't know how I feel about Go taking over the role as the new, as like, well, for lack of a better term, the new Ash. I don't know how I feel about that. Because Ash's original goal, when he first started out, was to capture and train every single Pokemon. Which, now that's changed because Go's goal is just to own every Pokemon up to Mew. But Go doesn't really have any bigger ambition than to just befriend every Pokemon. Like, I feel like the road to becoming a Pokemon master, like an actual legit master, is probably a lot longer than just beating 1 or 2 major tournaments. Like, I feel like it would take a lot more than that, probably years of experience for Ash to reach that level. Okay, the gym leader's the only one left, but I gotta go heal. Heal, 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 heal. Come on. Yeah. For Go, like, as much as I don't hate Go as a character or his ambition. And you know, he is essentially like the trainer that just wants to own every Pokemon. But at the same time, there is kind of a connection that's lost when Go just catches a Pokemon because he doesn't have it yet. I know some he's established good connections with. But like, I can't help but think that like he'll catch the Pokemon and it just goes to the lab without being really introduced or understanding what type of person Go really is. Unless Go had a connection with it before it was captured. And just how crowded that Dome in Cerise's lab is gonna be once he catches, like, upwards to 200 Pokemon. I mean, he still has 3 Dustox hanging around. I still feel bad that man did not get 1 Silcoon and Beautifly out of those 3 Wurmple. I will what, Xander? Alright. Unfortunately, Manaphy's gonna have to become a sacrificial lamb in this fight. Esther, again, is gonna be putting in all the work. Let's save again. Okay. And out of curiosity, guys, how far would you want to see me go today? I was planning to at least beat the second gym before ending things off. You kept me waiting. I'm Eterna City's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this'll be fun. Let's have our battle. I could have made her sound like more like how she sounds in the anime. But I didn't remember until just now how she sounds in the anime. You mean with him just catching the Pokemon without really bonding with it? I'm sorry, Manaphy, I know. Oh, you only have Water Gun? Oh my gosh, I can't do that to you. Alright, Pachirisu. I will say, at least when he caught Eternus, he did the right thing in giving it to them, the region to guard. Because if he just had fucking Eternus just hanging around Cerise's lab whenever he wanted, I just would not know how to fathom that. Letting such a dangerous Pokemon roam around like that. No, it's okay. Another Jason. I'm not saying, like, he's an annoying character and everybody should be annoyed by him. I'm not. It's just... it's more of a pet peeve on his character. Like, he bonds well with Grookey, with the Sobble, and Cinderace. But, like, his other Pokemon, he just catches for the sake of having. Well, I mean, he did get along well with Scyther and some of the other Pokemon he'll use every now and again. Oh, okay. Okay, I get what you're saying, another Jason. I know this thing has Safeguard, that's why I'm not going for Nuzzle. I think? No, Safeguard is still there. I'm just trying to see if I can kill it with quick attacks. I could kill it with quick attack eventually. Oh my gosh, how many of these super potions do you have, lady? I don't think Go's gonna do anything like that, Xander, because Go has already shown that he's not into Pokemon for competitive battling. Like, he'll battle to bond with his Pokemon, or in cases when he needs to. But he's not a competitive player, so to say. Like, he's not in it for the wins or to get stronger with his Pokemon. I've imagined that a couple of times, Mask. And I have to say, like, you have to picture just Lucario hugging around its spikes. Like, being very careful not to hug in certain ways. I don't know, I just don't picture Go versus Ash would be in a tournament setting. If anything, I could just see it as like a way that they say goodbye to each other to see what they've learned from each other. But I can't really see Go just being like, hey, all of a sudden, I'm now stronger than you, and I'm gonna be able to beat you. Keep Misdreavus out. Now that's just me personally. He's confused, right? Misdreavus, you actually do need the experience. So, Safeguard, forgot about that. Okay. We're gonna have to switch. I'll have Grottle come out. I don't know how far the anime is right now, but I thought he already had his battle with Leon. But if he hasn't, then it would be more appropriate for him to lose to Leon, or to like not even fully get to the point where he fights them in the top 10. Yeah, Scyther itself, it would be hard to hug. For the Pokemon itself to hug. You'd be able to hug Scyther, but Scyther wouldn't really be able to hug you back. Unless you're made of steel, and you can't get cut up that easily. Which I doubt. Which I very, very much doubt would be. I used Growth. Yeah, honestly, if Grottle passes out, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to get... I just want my Pokemon that don't have the experience, really. Because Esther is going to be able to clean this up. I just want to get Esther to a point where she can win on her own. Which I think she'll be able to, no problem. I mean... Gardenia's already wasted so many potions that I feel like at this point maybe she has one up her sleeve, but other than that, I don't think she's gonna be sending any more out anytime soon. Yeah, let's forget a move for Bite. Withdraw. Yes. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised given that the anime has the Mega Evolutions that Ash is able to use. Why, it's not available in Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl. Rosary, Grotto can stay out for it. It's not the end yet. That was actually a nice thing of stickers that it used. Let's Skill Bite. Grass Knot. Which, yes, Grottle is pretty heavy, but it's not doing the damage that it needs to. Gosh, Rosary. Still using Grass Knot? Okay. Yeah, Misdreavus, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take one for the team. Try to see if I can make it this a little... Ah, crap. Okay. We're not making this easy for Esther. Esther, you can do this. I miss my Mega Lopunny and my Mega Pidgeot, if anything. Those two are the only reasons I would want Mega Evolutions back. Although some of the other ones were pretty cool too. But I think, like, I think they should bring back Mega... Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. I think they should bring back Mega Evolution, but I don't think they should allow any other Pokemon to have Mega Evolution. Like, just keep it at what has already gotten to Mega Evolution, and that's it. I feel like that would be kind of a fair compromise to it. How amazing! You're very good, aren't you? I might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. Dun, 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 dun. You received the Forest Badge from Gardenia. Okay. With the Forest Badge, the Hidden Move Cut will be available from your Pokédex. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all of your Pokemon received in trades will obey you up to level 30. I've also got something else for you. These are a gift from me. Stickers that Gardenia uses, that's pretty cool. TMs for cut. Each TM contains... Oh, Grass Knot. Contains Grass Knot. It's one of my favorite moves. The heavier the opposing Pokemon, the more damage this move will cause. Sounds good. Yep, let's head out. Starvolt, they've already said that Flygon, they couldn't think of like they wanted to do a Mega Evolution for Flygon, but they couldn't think of anything interesting or any reason to, well, not reason, but they couldn't like come up with something they thought would be good for Flygon. So that's why they opted not to do it. And to be honest, I kind of think that was a better option to do it like that instead of trying to like finagle something that wasn't gonna work or wasn't gonna be that great. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Oh, Cynthia. Oh, is that a Pokédex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Okay, hello, Neko. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to the myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe you may encounter something like that while you're traveling with your Pokédex. Try using these. They should help you on your way. TM93s. This must be where Cut is, I think. Yep. Remember, you can use the Hidden Move Cut from your Pokédex in the field. It will let you go to places you were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokédex, right? Then, luck be with you, young trainer. I don't know how I feel about Cynthia in Chibi form. I feel like we shouldn't have a Cynthia in Chibi form. Alright. Yeah. Okay. If I am gonna go all the way in this tower, this is the absolute last thing I will do for this stream. I just feel bad that I really, like, barely made any leeway. I'll just have to keep going. Yeah, it's 4 floors. I guess I can... Yeah, after this I think would be an appropriate time to stop. That way, before the next stream, if I'm able to stream on Thursday, I can level grind a little bit before that stream. first time Manaphy gets to be in a fight. Yeah, let's let Manaphy power up. Use wing attack on Rumple. Yep, that's dead. When you say it like that, another Jason, I guess I did more than I realized I did. I really didn't realize that I had done that much. I really didn't think it was a lot. Focus on Silver. Esther focus on Cascade. Which I'm kind of hoping at least Manaphy can take out the Zubat by itself. I'd be very proud of it. If it could. Oh, good job, Manaphy! That was a good Manaphy. On its Glameow. Man, as much as I really love Glameow's design, I hate how Purugly looks. I really wish Purugly didn't look as ugly as it was supposed to. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna go all the way to Veilstone this stream. That would take way too much time from the point I started at. I'm proud of Manaphy. Manaphy did good work. So yeah, we're just gonna go through. I'll just go through here, and then once I'm done fighting this tower and I heal my Pokemon, that's when I'll end the stream. Oh, it's so cute. At least Manaphy can handle the Pokemon's levels here. Like, I don't have to worry about... Actually, I don't... I think I remember who I want to be my last team member now. I may take Misdreavus off. Yeah, I agree, Starvault Nexus. Though I still feel like it would still be called Purugly. I've never owned a cat in real life. I mean, I've always wanted to, but nobody at home would let me. Would let me go out and adopt a cat. But I know cats have vastly different attitudes than dogs do. Like, I'm used to dogs wanting to be all up in your attention and just hanging about with, like, all the love and stuff that they could give. But cats are just like roommates. They come to you when they want to eat. They just hang out wherever they want and have that, if you don't bother me too much, I won't bother you attitude. Unless I'm hungry. Yeah, let me take this. How many Pokédolls are you gonna pick up, Pachirisu? Yeah, I'm gonna put Misdreavus in the PC, because there's no... I'm not using... Well, I used it in the gym, but I'm not... I don't think it's gonna be fully joining the team. Let me save again. I'd rather focus on having Manaphy get up. Hey, Rob! Really, Emerald? I love Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash. They're some of my favorite regional variants, that's the word. I apparently can't think today. Tail Glow. At least this Tail Glow is helping Manaphy power up, so I can beat Pokemon pretty easily. I know another Jason. Is that a bad thing? Is that honestly a bad thing if I've been playing 2.5 hours without a break? Like, is that too much time for you guys to be watching a stream, or are you just saying that for my own sake? Oh, I'm sorry, Mask. That you weren't able to get the shiny Apom. Getting shinies in Mystery Dungeon was a pain in the butt, and something I would never try to go for. I'm just surprised by how Manaphy is cleaning up right now. Okay, yeah. No, I planned for this stream to at least last a little longer than last time. Because I know last time I did this, I was getting pretty tired near the end. And I was almost ready to okay, I always say pass out instead of sleep because, I don't know, for me, going to sleep sounds like you're being responsible and going to bed at a proper time. Passing out is more like you go to sleep and you really don't wake up in the middle of the night from anything until either an alarm wakes you up or you wake up at a time of the day where it's too late to do anything. Because everyone's been on my case about, like, why do you say passed out instead of just went to bed? Oh, Pachirisu has got another item. Yeah, I know for sure after I do this tower, I'm gonna call it a stream. I just wanted to get pretty far in, because I know a lot of people who are streaming this game and playing this game have gone a lot further than I have. Now I guess crash is another word that you can say instead of passed out, but when you say, I don't know, crash to me sounds more dramatic than just passed out for a nap. Like I crashed for a nap. Sounds like you might have hurt yourself in the process instead of just, well, I guess passed out sounds just as bad. For that Mystery Dungeon mask, was it the newer Mystery Dungeons or like the older Mystery Dungeon games? Manaphy learned Supersonic? How does it learn Supersonic? I mean, I guess that's not that unusual. Okay, can I read this? Ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand designs. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's going on. You make fun of me for wanting to stop your evil plans, but you don't even know what the crap you guys are doing. Yeah, I guess if I'm talking to certain people, I will just be like, yeah, I'm gonna try to go to bed by this time. But usually around family and friends and like you guys on stream, I'm more like, yeah, I'm just gonna go pass out. I think I just use pass out to emphasize how tired I become. Like, I'm so tired that I'm just ready to pass out and fall... That I'm just ready to fall asleep as soon as I hit the bed. And, like, nothing can keep me awake or wake me up. Are you guys sound sleepers? Because I know I can be a pretty sound sleeper if it's, like, dead in the middle of the night. I don't have somebody screaming in my ear or anything like that. This won't go unpunished! Yeah, even in newer Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, it's hard to, I'm just gonna heal Manaphy up. It's hard to get a shiny. I never got any shinies in the newer Mystery Dungeon. Not that I was actively going for them, but it was still, like, you figured I would have gotten one randomly, but I never did. Man, Pachirisu's finding so many good things. I'm liking how the team looks so far. It's okay, another Jason. As long as you don't have to worry about work and you get enough sleep for work when you need to, honestly, it doesn't really matter how much sleep you get or what time you go to bed. Like, my perfect amount of time to sleep for every day would be somewhere between 7 to... somewhere in between, I would say somewhere in between 7 to 10 hours of sleep. I usually don't hit the 10 hours of sleep unless, like, for some reason during the night, whether it be from anxiety reasons or anxiously awaiting for new Vanguard cards to come out or a new Pokemon game to come out, I won't pass out. I mean, I won't, like, fall asleep for the whole night. I use Supersonic. Manaphy, can you not be confused? Oh, good. Poison Fang, I don't like that. No! No, I don't like it. So Thanksgiving is, yeah, as of this stream, Thanksgiving is 2 days away. I mean, it's like close to it's like an hour and a half away from midnight where I am. That's why I'm saying 2 days instead of 1 day. Pachirisu, come in and help. I don't want Manaphy to pass out. Also, I guess I should ask you guys, like, I mean, I do plan to do Let's Plays like I'm doing for Neo, but I mean, would you guys also like me doing more live stuff like I'm doing, like live Let's Plays like I'm doing for this game right now? Or do you like it better when I make, like, the episode format? Or, like, a healthy mixture of both? Stone Tank. Sure, we can stay and fight the Stun Tank. Thankfully, I don't have to work on Thursday because of Thanksgiving. Yeah, I do like being able to interact with you. with you guys. That's why I want to do like a healthy mixture of both. But I guess I'm trying to gauge at what kind of games would you guys rather me live stream, and what games you rather me do the Let's Play format for, like I'm doing for Neo. I'm not sure why that is masked. I don't really remember what the RNG logic was by that, or how the game mechanic worked back in the day, and how it works now. I always tried to get Skitty when I was playing the really old one, so I wasn't really concerned with the what the other Pokemon were. Pachirisu picked up a citrus berry for itself to eat. Oh, I forgot that that's how pickup works nowadays, where it'll pick up the item that the opposing Pokemon used. Flamethrower. I think Pachirisu's gonna have to switch. I think you've done enough here, Pachirisu. Oh. Alright. Oh, I guess it's gonna have to be you, Esther. Well, here's the thing, Rob. With pre-recorded stuff, it's easier for me to get co-hosts, because then I can plan out how to work around people's schedules and record so much in advance that I can keep up a consistency. But with live streaming, it really comes down, it's gonna come down to when I'm free and other factors relating to, like, if I decide I want to stream this day, then how does it affect, well, I guess recording for the day too is like that. But that's why I kind of want to do a healthy mixture of both. I feel like that would be more fun. A few games I would want to try to play live, but also play with friends. Like, that's one thing I need to do, is test this out with, like, Discord or something. If I can get Steam Labs to pick up voice chat on Discord, or if it... Yeah, when I say co-host another Jason, I mean, like somebody to just... Yeah, because, another Jason, me and Roki are gonna do Kingdom Hearts again. Again, we're just waiting for Annex's art, but that's what I mean by co-host. It's just like having another person along for the ride with me doing the Let's Play. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay, though. Our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. And Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myth of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep an eye out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. I got my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you, but that Team Galactic. They said Clefairy came from space, handed over. Their logic baffles me still. It's like they are from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you so very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? Alright, so let's get out of here. We'll go to the Pokemon Center and then we'll end things off. I probably wouldn't be doing ROM hacks anytime soon because, due to the nature of my Mac computer, Macs don't really run everything on them, so I probably just want to focus on console games right now and nothing I would need 100% need, like, the Mac computer itself to run. Not that it's completely out the window, I just need to, research everything more. Yeah. I mean, I would like to do stuff live with you guys, like Splatoon 3 when it comes out. Mario Kart would be fun. Even like the Jackbox games stuff I feel like would be fun. But I feel like some of those games would be funner if I got like more than just me in a call. Like that would be awesome if I could I really do have to test how Discord would work with live feed of a game. I have to really test that out. But maybe that'll be for another stream. But for right now, I think we're gonna call it an episode. We did get through a lot, and next time, I know at least next time we'll be on our way to the 3rd gym, but I don't know if we're gonna get to battle the 3rd gym, because it is a pretty long road to get there. But I guess we'll just find out when we get to that point. Oh, okay. So from what I'm seeing from you guys, you would love to see some Jackbox games done. So that's something I'll look into. See if I can look into what versions of it have the better games, and see if I can get a few people that would be on board to playing them. And I'll, you know, that's all stuff that'll come in time, but I'm happy to see you guys are so invested in doing stuff like that again. But we'll end things off for here. Until the next episode, guys, this is Miracard Neko.